Well, a very warm welcome back to EQ Sportsnet and the Cloud 11 Gavilon, North Carolina International Horse Trials. If you are just joining us, then a very warm welcome to you. In the studio with me, Tunie Page, Grand Prix dressage rider, and Marilyn Payne, who officiates to the highest level in the sport. And we are very excited because this next combination are ones that are some of the hot favourites for the competition as a whole. Liz Halliday Sharp with her second ride of the day, the most experienced of the three, the 16-year-old Fernhill by night, owned by Deborah Halliday. And this a horse who was the runner-up here 12 months ago. A horse that actually can challenge for one of the best scores that we've seen here in the event's history. And we'll be looking forward to seeing what gauntlet she can lay down, because she is going to set the target, we think, as for those who follow behind her. Liz Halliday Sharp, Fernhill by night. Tunie, this a horse who actually scored 27 here last year. Joint second best score we've ever seen here. Think he can go better than that in 2019?
Well, I'm not an expert on the three-day event scoring, I must say, and I'm adjusting to it, and you've been a big help with that. But the first impression for sure is that, again, this rider has a beautiful feeling of how to ride her horse up and out in front of her. I love the carriage that this horse presents as compared to some of the horses that are a little bit more downhill or maybe a little bit more on the forehand. So it's a really pleasing, easy picture on the eyes. She looks very, very confident, as does he. So it's you know, certainly off to an extremely good start.
And Marilyn, Liz and Blackie, as he's known at home, took the Aiken Eventing Showcase a few weeks ago. He is getting better and better as he gets older, isn't he?
He is getting better, and a lot of it's due, one, to strength and one to confidence. You know, the more times you get in the ring and do it, and they know each other so well that they can adjust to each other's. The timing is so perfect. I mean, Liz and he are like a fitted glove.
Married couple?
Happily married couple. But you just don't see the tension that you saw in the other horses because he's so confident.
Good girl. She worked for that a little bit.
Yeah, she almost lost it.
But she managed on a really positive way. And you knew that she knew exactly what was coming because she was very, very clear with him about what her expectations were. And it's funny, even on this diagonal where in the monitor we see her coming toward us, you still have the impression that she is beautifully flexible and really swinging with him, which gives you the impression anyway that he must be covering some good ground.
And before she turned the corner, which is where it starts, you saw how she just softened her contact and he stretched right into the contact.
Yeah, it was really good. That was nicely done too. Really confident. That's really nice.
This is going to be a hard test to beat.
So far.
So far, so good.
Yeah,
still
jinxing you guys.
Yeah. I'm always very cautious of the curse of the commentator now. But things certainly going to plan so far. Liz Halliday Sharp, Fernhill by night. And actually, Liz has taken the three-star here a couple of years ago with De Niro. And De Niro Z comes forward as her third and final ride a little bit later on this afternoon. First of the flying changes coming up.
So nice. So nice. I mean, it's not going to blow you out of the park with expression, but it just was absolutely faultless on the spot.
And right away, transition to the medium. And so many times we see that where they go for it and you say, okay, well, let's see if they come back.
Yeah.
Came back beautifully. But the canter is very good because she maintains the exact same quality of canter, whether it's the true canter or the counter canter, and that's very difficult to do. But it seems easy for him.
Good girl.
Straight, clean.
Well, things all going to plan so far. Liz Halliday Sharp, Fernhill by night, as they go to their final extended canter towards the end of their test. This is looking on track to be our new leader. The question will be, what score can she put on the board.
Good girl. Wait.
Come on.
Super.
Well, that I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement. New leader?
New leader.
New leader. The question will be,
I'll be surprised if that's not in the 20s.
How much can she go ahead of the current leader, Will Coleman? And off the record, 33